So this morning, Metro President Lynn Peterson held her State of the Region speech at the Oregon Zoo. She talked about what we told you last night, that Metro is not moving forward with renewing the Supportive Housing Services tax on the November ballot, admitting the revenue is not meeting expectations.
What we heard from voters is clear. They need to see more results before they are willing to consider extending it. They want accountability and transparency. Metro, the counties, cities, and providers will pursue reforms, and we will deliver them. There are real successes here. There has been hard work and legitimate wins, but that's not what was on the ballot in 2020. Voters did not approve a collection of programs with varying effectiveness. They asked for something that meets the region's most urgent need.
And Peterson said the public no longer trusts the government to get the job done, and that Metro needs to work to regain that trust, especially in light of some big challenges facing the area.
So what's the state of our region? If I'm being diplomatic, I could call it non-ideal. If I'm being frank, it is in critical condition. Since the last State of the Region, we have had a drumbeat of stories about an economic doom loop. We have seen the number of unsheltered homeless rise despite tireless efforts from our counties and cities. Cities and counties and the region face large budget deficits and have made incredibly difficult decisions. Everyone in this room knows we are operating in unfamiliar and frightening territory.
And Peterson also talked about a new plan for the Expo Center in North Portland. Right now, it's not doing much more than local trade shows. This summer on the schedule is a vintage market, a food festival, and a couple of car shows. And there's been a long discussion about how to use it. Today, Peterson talked about turning it into a sports complex, an idea that's been floating around for a while.
We are working on an ambitious plan to convert the Expo Center into something that would be the first of its kind in the nation, a venue for sports tourism visitors. In 2024, sports tourism accounted for $47.1 billion in direct spending nationally, with a total economic impact of $114.4 billion. I'd love to see some of that start flowing our way. It would also be a community facility serving local amateur, professional, and youth athletes, potentially in partnerships with organizations such as the Winterhawks.
The cost of converting the Expo Center is estimated around $300 million.